And for this video, we're going to find the domain of a function or given points over here. And there's several notation we need to know before we start. So the first thing is how to describe x is greater than a. So you can write as an inequality, x is greater than a, or write the interval notation from a to positive infinite. So parentheses means this is not included this point. So parentheses a comma positive infinite. Always remember positive infinite and negative infinite, you cannot touch the point, which means they're exclusive. You always use the parentheses over here. And then if you have the x less than a, then flip it. So from the negative infinite to a. And the other thing I want to emphasize, if it's x is less than or equal to, you see the equal sign means a is being included. So you're gonna use the bracket over here. And other than that, we're gonna see in our examples. So if they want you to find the domain of the function or the points over here for the domain, what is domain means? Means all the possible for x values. So if I have a older pair over here, it's always come with x, y, right? So I only look at the first number inside my parentheses. So I got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the domain for those points will be 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And for the second one, we have the x value for negative 5, 0, 5, 10, 15. So in this case, the domain will be negative 5, 0, 5, 10, and 15. And if we find for functions, it's slightly different. You're always gonna to find the restrictions first. Okay, what is the restrictions? For example, the number cannot be equal to 0. So that's a big restriction in your denominator. You cannot have zeros. So make sure we check on that. So let's see the first example over here. For function equals x squared minus 1. So this is a quadratic equation. Looks like this, right? So for quadratic equation, the x value can be from positive or real numbers. So there is a notation for that. But if I write the interval notation, it will be from negative infinite to positive infinite. Always remember, those are parentheses because you cannot include the infinite number. Now for the next one, this is the one we're talking about the restrictions. So always remember the denominator, which is the bottom of the fraction, cannot be 0. So 2 minus x cannot be 0, which means x cannot be 2. And so we have all the points on the real number, but not 2. So how are we going to write it? So we are going to use the union to represent it. So from negative infinite to any number below 2, which not include 2, so we're going to use the parentheses over here. We're going to union that with 2 to positive infinite. So this is your answer. You're going to use the u to connect them together. Okay, so please pause the video and give it a try for question 2 and question 4. And I will see you in the next video.